Hello, I'm Karen, and welcome to Big Licks. Do you know there are over 13 animal shelters right here in Roanoke and the surrounding areas? Unfortunately, they are greatly overpopulated, but fortunately, you can make a difference by volunteering, donating, fostering, and of course, adopting. But most importantly, please spay and neuter your animals. As cute as they are as kittens and puppies, the sad truth is many of them do not find a loving home. They are often neglected, abused, and eventually euthanized. So let's introduce you to some of these amazing animals. You might just go home with a new best friend.
Shelters are full of amazing pets just waiting to meet you and become lifelong companions. Sadly, half never find homes. Even if just a small percentage of the millions of people looking to acquire pets in the next year chose to adopt, no healthy, treatable cat or dog would lose his or her life. Many people think that pets end up in shelters because there's something wrong with them. However, pets generally enter shelters through no fault of their own. People also think they won't find the type of pet they're looking for in a shelter. But all types of pets are available in shelters, including young animals and even purebreds. Shelter pets are more affordable than purchased pets, and they normally come with all their shots, are often already spayed and neutered and microchipped. Perhaps the biggest benefit of all is that when you adopt a shelter pet, you save a life. You may find yourself ultimately asking, who saved who? An amazing shelter pet is waiting to meet you. So meet yours today.
Live with a human for a while and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never for the life of me know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny?
This used to be me, just a wee little pup. I was born with rickets, meaning my legs and bones didn't develop properly due to malnourishment. Humans came and went, but none of them wanted to adopt me. I think it was because of my legs. But that's okay, because eventually, these two fostered me. They fed me well, made sure I got lots of sun, and soon enough I felt much better. After a couple of weeks, they accidentally fell in love with me and became my forever parents. And so this is me now, living my best life. I'm pretty handsome, a bit of a trendsetter some would say. I hear Mum and Dad sometimes say that I'm spoiled rotten. I'm not really sure what that means, but it must be a good thing because life is good. These days, my mum and dad foster other puppies, waiting for their long-term parents to find them. Like these guys here. They're okay. I mean, they take some of the attention and my clothes, but I get it. They look up to me. They need a role model to teach them how to pose. The quicker they know how to give their best puppy eyes, the quicker they'll be given peanut butter and hamburgers. Who else can tell them this sort of stuff? But more importantly, I really want them to find their forever homes like I did. As much as I love having 4 shelter puppies biting my paws and stealing my fashion sense, they deserve the unconditional love that I got at their age. It's important. It builds a dog's self-worth. And let's call a bone a bone. Humans need us. No loyalty compares to the love that a dog provides a human. We see past all the nonsense, the googling baby noises you make as we stare through you, the endless photos that you take of us dressed in onesies, and love you for who you are. We reduce your stress levels, we make you happier, and we occasionally distract you from your phones and Netflix, making you a healthier, more active human. You can thank us later. But really, we need you as much as you need us. Adopt a rescue pup from your local shelter and reap the rewards of saving our life and improving yours. Also, I want my wardrobe back.
The Roanoke Valley SPCA is a compassionate, collaborative, and forward-thinking organization dedicated to the humane and ethical treatment of animals. The RV SPCA focuses on the protection and care of homeless and unwanted cats and dogs while celebrating the power of the animal and human bond. Volunteering for the Roanoke Valley SPCA is a rewarding way to give of your time. The only way to understand the feeling of satisfaction from helping homeless animals is to experience it firsthand. The RV SPCA offers a comprehensive volunteer program providing many different opportunities to choose from based on individual interests, talents, and availability. Often, the Roanoke Valley SPCA takes in animals in need of extra care and attention, such as orphaned animals, newborn litters of puppies or kittens, and animals recovering from illnesses or injuries. The RV SPCA is able to give these animals the second chance they deserve because of a growing foster care program. In a recent calendar year, more than 1,000 animals received the care they needed because of caring individuals who opened their homes and hearts for just a short time. Volunteers who have filled out an application and have been approved as foster caregivers provide the extra TLC these animals require until they are ready for adoption. This volunteer activity requires extra time and commitment, but is very rewarding. The Roanoke Valley SPCA believes that the only way to end the overpopulation of unwanted pets is through an aggressive spay-neuter program. The RV SPCA is proud to manage 2 low-cost, high-volume, high-quality spay-neuter clinics. Mountain View Humane, our spay-neuter subsidiary, operates a clinic in Roanoke and in Christiansburg, uniquely positioning us to serve all of Southwest Virginia and parts of Southern West Virginia. Help the Roanoke Valley SPCA create a community where there are no homeless cats or dogs. Visit rvspca.org or call 540-339-9247.
Man's best friend relies on man, and woman alike, to make sure that he gets what he needs and nothing he doesn't. For the most part, dog owners are meticulous when it comes to looking after the health and well-being of their faithful mutts. But in terms of what you can and can't feed him, you probably know most of the list by heart. Most entries to the list of forbidden foods such as chocolate, milk, other dairy products, and alcohol are obvious, but a new study from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration suggests that there's one particular agent commonly found in gum that is also dangerous if consumed by dogs, and in some cases, fatal. In its report, the FDA said that xylitol has the potential to kill a dog if consumed in a high enough dose. Also known as sugar alcohol, xylitol is used in thousands of sugar-free chewing gum varieties and other candies as well. And while we humans don't have to worry about consuming xylitol with our gum, it could be deadly to our pets. Over recent years, the U.S. Center for Veterinary Medicine and the FDA have dealt with countless cases of animals being poisoned after consuming products containing xylitol. However, reports of alleged animal deaths resulting from xylitol consumption have only recently begun to emerge. One of the questions experts are still struggling to answer is why the effects of this particular artificial sweetener are so different between humans and pets. When a human consumes xylitol, it has no effect on the release of insulin due to it not affecting the body's blood sugar levels. But with dogs, xylitol prompts the pancreas to release a heavy dose of insulin due to it being absorbed into the bloodstream very rapidly. In extreme cases, this can lead to a massive and near immediate plummet in blood sugar levels, causing the dog to become hypoglycemic. Along with keeping all products containing xylitol well out of the reach of pets, experts advise pet owners to be aware of the possible signs and symptoms of xylitol poisoning. Indicative symptoms are very similar to those of humans with dangerously low blood sugar levels, including seizure, fainting, a lack of coordination, weakness, and disorientation. If you believe that your dog may have been poisoned with xylitol, it's essential that the animal is taken to an emergency veterinary clinic immediately. Symptoms generally manifest between 30 minutes and a day after ingestion, meaning it's not always immediately clear if the animal's life is in danger.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
And once again, please spay and neuter your animals. We'll give you some numbers at the end of the show. It's very affordable and very convenient. Thanks for watching. Together with your help, we can make a difference.
Once upon a time, there was a wise man who took his morning walks at the seashore. One day after a storm, he saw a young girl in the distance moving like a dancer. As he came closer, he saw that she was not dancing, but was reaching down to the sand, picking up a starfish and very gently throwing it into the ocean. "Young lady," he asked, "why are you throwing starfish into the ocean?" "The sun is up," she replied, "and the tide is going out, and if I do not throw them in, they will die." "But don't you realize that there are miles and miles of beach and hundreds of starfish all along it? You cannot possibly make a difference." The young woman listened politely, paused, and then bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the sea, saying, "I made a difference to that one."